Greetings, destroyers, and welcome all new viewers to Destroy All Humans to Reprobed. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by, and as always, remember that we are destruction. WAHOO! Alright, so let's finish this game for good. I know I said I was gonna come back to this, but hey, you know what? I have a couple odd jobs left to do, so why don't we just do them on stream? Let's just chill and enjoy this game for as much as we can, since this will be the last time we play it. Hey there, Kenny McCormick YouTube, the Terminal Channel, Random Finesse stuff. How you doing? If anyone, since we're not doing anything story related, well, we can bring up the chat on the screen. Why not? Why not? So if anything, this should actually be a pretty short stream because there's not that many odd jobs to do as soon as you finish the game. So we're just gonna go straight to them and finish them off. I doubt this stream should be a little more than an hour and a half. And then after we're done that, we might play a VR game together. Because why not? I've been missing a sturdy one for a while. And yeah, I guess it's more of an odd job PlayStation Platinum Trophy type of stream because I get wait, I don't get. Wait, give me 1 second.
Brother from another planet.
Communist. Baby, no problem.
Where did he go?
Right, but I was too tired to finish the platinum grind last night, so I'm like, you know what? I got all the collectibles, so all I gotta do is the odd job, and why don't we just chill and do the odd jobs together, right? Anarchist? Bro, what do you want? You want a hippie? Is that what you want? I guess he wanted a hippie.
Can I help you, comrade?
But as always, I just hope each and every one of you have an amazing day. And I thank you very much for stopping by. But yeah, it shouldn't be a long trophy. The only, it's a long stream. It's trophy. It shouldn't be a long stream. The only trophies we gotta get is complete all the odd jobs and collect all the alien artifacts. Which, funny enough, you can only get one certain alien artifact by odd job. So yeah, we're gonna do them.
Yo, the hippies are like all yours, dude.
Good. Now, assassinate enemy soldier Sergeant Foxhole. He is on docks near crates.
You want to tell me why the KGB are hiring hippies to do their dirty work?
Do not blow up crates. All crates must be returned to KGB, or else.
Jeez, like talking to a wall.
I would say, when I was a kid, I probably would say, like, I don't know, Sonic or Metal Sonic. But as an adult, quotations, I probably would say Eggman. Eggman's too fucking hilarious every game he's in.
So I kill the sergeant without hitting the crates. Wait, aren't I a pacifist?
Once you are returning crates, we will be paying you agreed-upon fee.
Ah, the sweet smell of political principles being compromised.
They can change all the characters all they want, but Eggman will always stay consistently the best. If anything, B4, do you have this game? It's weird, because it shows that there's a multiplayer option on this game, but I don't know how it works. Like, apparently, from what I could research, it's, have a soldier kill another soldier? Funny enough, we don't need to do the optional objectives anymore, but, we'll say we can do them. Why not?
Show yourself!
Hey there, Captain DJ. Good news, got your old Fortnite account back. Nice. And my channel is now verified. Yo, sick, look at that. Congratulations, Captain DJ. If anything, maybe we team up later, because that's what I want to play after.
Want to meet my life?
I'm not. Damn. It would have been nice to try it out. Although, honestly, one of the reasons why I didn't want to play this in co-op is because I had a bad feeling that it could crash at any moment, and I mean,
Who's there?
I don't know. Technically, it only crashed once, and that was when we were fighting Kojiro, right? But I don't know. There might be too much destruction if you have two Furons on the same screen at the same time. But it would be if they ever make a Path of the Furon or a new entry in the series, they should try and incorporate co-op, online co-op specifically.
United States Army, you want to get out of my...
Oh damn, that's bad. I have a clean snap. How do I get a soldier to kill another soldier? The only thing I can think of is to decrease my health. Yeah, exactly, right? I mean, the current generation of consoles are amazing and all, but it might be too much for Destroy All Humans 2, right? There we go. Nice. Oh yeah, sadly I gotta make space for updates as well as other games I want to play, like what is it? Payday 3, right? So this game sadly has to go. But it's one of those games that, even though I love it a lot, you can only play it so much until you start to get bored a bit. If at least because you've kind of done everything there is to do in the game. So, but if anything, it's poetic. I did everything you could do on the PS2 version, and I stopped playing it. Then it came out on the PS4. I played it for a bit. And then the remake came out on the PS5, and then I played it all the way, and now I guess I gotta wait until it gets remade on the PS6 or whatever to play it again. I think the PS5 can handle it. Yeah, it was a small studio that made this game, and hell, if you play the first one and the second one right after, you can immediately sub assets that were taken from the first and put into the sequel just to like save time and shit. But nevertheless, it still is very impressive to what they did to this game. Now when I play the PS2 game, bro, I'm always gonna be like, where's the boat? Where's the Bay City boat? You know, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, the boat's only in the remake.
What was that?
Ooh, damn, bro. Yo, you can't break my heart like that. I love Payday 2. Oh, is that the sergeant? Oh, there we go. If there's one thing I definitely gotta get one day is the Destroy All Humans 2 soundtrack. Something about this music just gets me pumped. I love the jazzy James Bond type of music. I don't know how it works well for an alien. If anything, let me actually switch it to my costume. There we go.
United States.
I don't even know what would be the harder platinum to get, the first one or the second. If anything, it actually might be the first one. Specifically because you had to do these bonus missions, and some of them were annoying as shit. There was one where you had to throw a certain amount of items inside this like abduction ray, and it would just be too hard. I had to watch so many videos to figure it out. It does, and if anything, it's because they already did the, not 90s, but they did the 50s style of alien music in Destroy All Humans 1. You compare the theme songs to, compare Destroy All Humans 1 theme song to the second one. The first one is like, oh, this is like an alien invasion, like coming, straight out of the 50s or some shit, right? And then you listen to the main theme song of Destroy All Humans 2, and it's like, oh shit, is this an action movie or something? And I guess it honestly does reflect the gameplay of both games perfectly. So, inquiring into the death of Sergeant Foxhall. Foxhall had his hand in blank, recommended action blank Foxhall. Details that approximately 1300 hours, Sergeant Foxhall was ambushed by blank with blank and blank. After a quick skirmish resulted in Foxhall's death, several crates containing blank vanished from blank. It is unknown how the crates were removed. However, it is possible that blank, Foxhall's predilection for blank with beautiful blank was already known to his commanding officer. Lieutenant Blank, it is likely that the KGB gained leverage over Foxhole, and once they no longer had use of him, they had him assassinated. Damn. Hey, bro, like I would feel bad for you guys if I immediately started playing Destroy All Humans PS2 on the stream. Like I love Destroy All Humans, but I also want to have variety on here, right? The only reason why we focused on this game so much this week. Oh damn, there's another mission. Is one, I have no space for other games. Two, more games are coming out which I need space for. And three, more specifically because we just finished Destroy Humans 1 recently, it's best to continue the momentum, right? Last thing I want is like Pac-Man, I continue the series a year later and everyone's gonna be like, oh shit, like what's happening again? Like what's going on? Oh, why is he an alien? Yeah, I'll just take the saucer to where I gotta go. Well, yeah, unless I'm mistaken, I think we finished every playthrough that we started so far. Other than, of course, the forest, which we're definitely gonna get back into, and thematically enough, it's pretty close to October, so it'll actually coincide with the spooky month. So there you go. But trust, I promise I will play Destroy All Humans 1 and 2 and get the platinum.
How's it hanging? Me, I'm riding free and easy.
Plus, I want to hear more Poxy and Crypto.
I've a task for you.
What do you want? You feeling peckish? Need a little TLC?
Need a bloody new clone body is what I need. Apparently,
I'll give you my plans disc in a second.
Smuggling racket in Bay City.
Yeah, about that.
Didn't we just do that mission?
Frankly, I'm sick of all this bickering. End it by whatever means necessary.
Really? Any way I want?
Plus, it lets us do whatever we want.
Heart's content.
Also, hey there, Disco. How you doing? Specifically this week, I have to play Resident Evil 2 Remake on the 28th, because that's when it happens in lore, September 28th, Resident Evil 2. Oh shit, actually I gotta start on the 27th. Fuck. So 27th, Resident Evil 3 Part 1. 28th, Resident Evil 2 all the way. 29th, I believe it's the Carlos section of RE3. And then we wait a couple days until October 3rd for fucking Jill, the end of Jill. So we're gonna do some RE2 shit later this week. Technically this Thursday I'm gonna go watch a Saw X movie, but that doesn't matter to anyone. You really care? Get that ghetto stream on the PS3 and play the OG? I want to, but I also don't want to. Bro, the camera's gonna overheat. Plus, I kind of also need the camera to see your comments, so it's like, I would only be able to show you guys the game and not be able to play it. But if you're wondering about new games, I really want to get into Payday 3, but I think that game has had a lot of trouble, so maybe I'll just wait another week for that to come out. Although, if you're wondering about new games, I'm if I have two games that I have my eyes for in October, it is Alan Wake 2 and something else that I forgot, so I guess it might not be important. So it might be Sonic Superstars or MGS Collection. I'm not sure right now at this point in time. Either way, both of those two games cost way too fucking much for what they are. And then there's the things that people want to see me play, right? Yeah, that's what it was. We got Help Wanted 2, which technically doesn't have a release date, so that's why I guess I don't have it on my calendar. But then people want to see me play Spider-Man 2, even though I haven't played a Spider-Man game since like the PS2 days, so it's like... It's tough to be a people pleaser. But I will say in October we are gonna start BioShock because I've had a fan ask me since like the beginning of summer to play BioShock, and I told him I was gonna wait till the spooky month to play it. So yeah, if anything, let me take the hit and I'll show you guys if it's worth it or not. Even if it's the best Sonic game of all time, it's still not worth that price. But to each their own. But hey, I'm always down to listen to your suggestions, so I wouldn't mind, right? I would not mind at all. I will try to keep October a very spooky month, so we'll try to play as many horror games as we can. Yeah. I wouldn't get a Spider-Man game full price, to be honest. It's a Sony game and will eventually come to all the catalog just like all other Spider-Man games. Well, you are right. I don't think people can wait until 2026 for Spider-Man 2 to be free on PlayStation, so... You are right about that, but... And this is coming from someone that hasn't played a Spider-Man game in many fucking years, but... This Spider-Man game that's coming out is looking like it's probably gonna be the best Spider-Man game of all time. Like, there's just nothing... If you came to me as a kid and you told me, yo, how would you make Spider-Man 2 or Ultimate Spider-Man better? I would take these two games and look at you and be like, okay, let's see, Spider-Man 2, the best, like, Spider-Man game at that time, right? And then you have Ultimate Spider-Man, which is basically Spider-Man 2, but you can play as Venom. The greatest Spider-Man game of all time. So, granted, we don't know if we can play as Venom in Spider-Man 2, but you're kind of, like, piquing my interest with the fact that you have Venom and two Spider-Mans in that game, so it's like, shit. The amount of fucking gameplay styles you can use between Peter and Miles is gonna be crazy. Now I know all my Destroy Humans fans are like, are you gonna start the mission or not? Wait, let me see. Gonna wait even though it's Art's working on it, more accurately because it's Art's. On Superstars? I don't even know what they made, but if you're saying that, then I'm starting to get a bit worried. But yeah, like I said, if there's any games you want me to play, just let me know and I'll see if I can get them. The Forest is also something we gotta finish on this October. But yeah, I wanted to finish off the Destroy Humans today, 100%. Technically we finished the campaign yesterday, but today we're finished trophies 100%, so I can erase it off my console and then add more stuff on, so.
Sure, I can handle that. I mean, pretty crazy situation, no doubt, huh?
Yes, I know you were involved. Now find out where the KGB are. And why don't you, torture some hippies while you're at it?
For information?
No, for posterity. Of course you don't! Now get out there and cause some trauma!
Goddamn. Miles Morales came out in like 2021 and got added to the catalog as well as other Spider-Man games in 2023. I mean, bro, I'm just gonna say this once. No offense to like Miles Morales fans, but that wasn't a fully like realized Spider-Man game. It was Spider-Man in New York in fucking winter. That's all it was. It was a reskin of Spider-Man PS4, and that's why when it came out, it wasn't full price. It was like $10 cheaper than the regular game. But yeah, that's why that game came out early. Also, yeah, that's all I can say about that. Bro, if Ragnarok is not on PlayStation catalog, they're not gonna put goddamn Spider-Man 2 on there as well. If you want to wait a couple years for Spider-Man 2, please be my guest. But unless I'm mistaken, the only Spider-Man game you can get on the PlayStation catalog right now is the PS4 version, right? You still gotta buy the PS5 version if you want to play that, no? Don't know for critically acclaimed games such as Wii Play Motion. Hey, Yoshi's New Island, that's not bad. Hey, Pikmin, hey. And of course, Balan Wonderland! Or Wonderwall? Okay, they might have a couple of misses, but you never know. Cause maybe... Wait.
What in the world?
Where's them smugglers? Oh, where's a human so I can read them?
Who's there? The rack would be a great place for a secret subterranean lair. If I was a balding middle-aged supervillain.
I'm gonna get me.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Balding middle-aged man, Sean Connery. They did? Oh, well, that's not good.
They must be having weaponry. Be protecting it.
Attacking! No one will ever be knowing that I am having secret warehouses at Ginsburg Heights and Ashbury. I am being so clever.
Very clever. That's the thing though, bro. Like, I don't have time to play Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales and get a Spider-Man 2 at the same time. The only way I could do all of that is if I start playing Spider-Man PS4 right now, getting everything done, so then I can get everything done in Miles Morales, so then I can get everything done in Spider-Man 2. And I really thought about doing that, and then the thought of my mind came to me and said I would be kind of doing the same thing that I'm doing with Destroy Humans, which is I would be playing too much of one same game, and eventually, no matter how good the game is, I will start to get bored. Trust. Like, there's a reason why this is going to be the final stream of Destroy Humans, not just because we're going to get the trophy, but because there's nothing more to do. The last thing I ever want is to start hating a game that I enjoy playing. So when I start to feel that way, that's when I'm like, okay, we gotta like wrap things up and play something else. So, I don't know, I know this might like piss off the Spider-Man fans, but if I was to play Spider-Man 2, I would just jump into Spider-Man 2. Also, hey! Anyone like the movie It? We got popcorn, we got a nice balloon here that you can't destroy. And you know what, why don't we make the reference that much better? Funny enough, I still haven't seen the movie. I heard it's good. Miles Morales only gave me 9 hours of content. To be fair, I think you should know me by now to know that I'm a completionist when it comes to video games. I can't just leave it like, hey, we beat the game, and that's it. No, you know I'm gonna go for all the stupid collectibles and shit. And that's when it would take too long to beat a game. And I guess the reason why I don't mind doing collectibles in here is because, one, we're already done them, and two, the collectibles in Destroy Humans is way smaller than what you have to do in fucking Spider-Man. Why would I watch it? Spooderman, how you doing? Bro, you should know I don't watch movies unless I'm interested. That's why I'm gonna see if I can watch Saw 10 this Thursday. So if I don't stream Thursday, or if the stream's later time than usual, it's because I'm watching Saw 10. Damn. Yeah, you see why I don't watch movies? Imagine watching the first one and being like, oh fuck man, I can't wait for the sequel. The sequel's gonna be like the best thing ever. How can they ruin it? Like, they made the first one so amazing, how can the second one be worse? And then you wait like 2-3 years for the sequel comes out, and then you watch day one and it's like, damn, this is trash. Granted, you shouldn't have that expectation for everything, but that's why I kind of go like, I'd rather just waste my time with something I know I enjoy than something that could fuck me up. That's why I guess when I started watching the Resident Evil movies in theaters, I just accepted the fact that they were going to be trash, and I should just go in there with the mindset that I'm gonna see something dumb and it's gonna make me laugh, instead of being like, why aren't they doing things from the games? Because if I was with that mindset, then yeah, I would be like, this is fucking bad and boring. Kill several KGB agents simultaneously? Kill all KGBs in Bay City? Bro! We're destroying everyone. This is Destroy Humans now. Sometimes I get lazy to play video games, movies play for me. You're not wrong about that. Although, and I guess this says something about me, but I guess I never get too tired or bored of video games. Anytime I get tired or bored, it's because I'm literally getting tired, so I just go to bed. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason I kinda wanna watch Austin Powers after this. assuming they want me to go in the saucer. That's the only way you can destroy that many ships at once. Also, I like creepy characters. Although I will admit, like, if anyone's expecting, like, waiting for me to play an RPG or something, then I'm very sorry for that. Our RPGs take up a lot of time, and I don't know if I could commit to something like that. Especially if I don't know, I wouldn't enjoy it or whatnot. I don't believe that reference was in the original. That was more so reference to the new movies. It wants me to kill 5 KGB agents at the same time? Do you know how hard that is? Actually, it might be pretty easy if we shoot here. Bro, that was a perfect, don't even. There we go. What if the movie you think is bad actually goes crazy? When did I say I think movies are bad, though? I just say I don't want to waste my time with something that could be bad. So yeah, I guess that is me assuming the movie could be bad, but more often than not, I don't know. For example, I guess I was interested in watching that movie Megan in theaters, and then, like, no one's even talking about that movie anymore, so it's like, okay. Some movies are just all hype for like a week, and then as soon as it comes out, people forget about it. The only movie I'll say I probably regret not watching in theaters is the Mario movie. That's the only one that I kind of wish I watched in theaters. I still haven't seen it, but yeah, it still would be nice if I saw it there. It's okay though. Or are you talking about the original It movie before? The original It movie is technically a TV series. Like, I believe a 3 or 4 part series that got put together to be the movie that we knew before the remake came out. And I don't know, that sounds to me like they did a perfect Mario movie then, right? I mean, the games don't make sense, so it would make sense that the movie doesn't. Or at least the movie tries to be as crazy as the games. The Equalizer. Spy soldiers in sordid smuggling ring. Violence breaks out in the streets as shady deal turns violent. In a surprise move, the military claimed responsibility for a series of explosive attacks throughout the city yesterday. However, sources say that the violence was the result of a KGB false flag operation gone wrong. Tensions between the military brass and the city's government have been fraught in recent weeks, as a spat of violence have rocked the area. Incompetent leadership, declared Mayor Polly C. Holder at a press conference earlier this morning. They say it's one bad apple, but how do you know how that sentence goes? It spoils the bunch. And this military wannabe junta in Bay City stinks of rotten fruit. If Mr. Mayor or Mrs. Mayor would keep riff-raff off the streets, we wouldn't be in this mess. Now, would we? Replied a terse General Ricochet when reached for comment. We had intel that the communists had infiltrated the city. They're gone now. Job well done. Mayor plans to escalate complaints to president. Interesting. I wonder if that's the last mission you can do in Bay City. Oh, okay. Let me actually take a look, because I guess we literally just remove all the KGB from the area, which is kind of cute. Bad if you didn't absorb the KGB agents before you do that, though. Although I doubt, like, it removes all the KGB agents. If it did, then... No, they're still KGB agents. Okay, that's good. Topic about physical versus digital. Which one do you prefer? I prefer physical, but that's because I grew up buying physical video games to put in my consoles and shit, right? Nowadays, I actually would go over digital over physical because more often than not, the physical disc or whatever you're buying has nothing on it. It's usually just the key to be able to access the game. For example, if I bought Mortal Kombat 1 right now from the store, I slap it into my PS5, I can't play that shit right away. I pop in the disc, it's gonna be like, sir, there's nothing on this disc. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean there's nothing on this disc? It's Mortal Kombat 1. It's gotta have Mortal Kombat 1 on the disc. The game's gonna be like, well, yeah, Mortal Kombat 1's on the disc, but like, you gotta download the game. I'm like, what the fuck is this then? Oh, it's just, you know, a disc that allows you to play said game. I was like, well, what the fuck? I should have just downloaded the digital version at that point. That way I could have installed it while I was sleeping. That way I don't have to wake up the next day, go to the store, buy the game, bring it back home, put it in my console, and then be like, oh shit, I gotta wait 10 hours anyways because it's gotta download the whole entire game. So that's why I'm on digital versus physical, because there's no point in physical anymore. You buy a physical game, it's gonna tell you to download the shit anyway, so it's like, what's the fucking point at that point? I'd rather download it overnight and get exclusive benefits that you only gain on digital. For example, that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, if you buy it right now, you'll be able to play the campaign a month early. I don't believe you can do that with a physical copy because, well, you can only get the game when the disc is available, and you can only get the disc when the game's available to everyone else, right? So you might not be able to play the campaign as early as everyone else because you bought a physical version instead of a digital version. Granted, you might be lucky and they might give you a code to be able to download said campaign, but that's if you're lucky, right? And that goes to show you that, yeah, it's not always a simple solution. Also, hey there, Starflight, how you doing? But yeah, every game I've been buying has been digital. I can't remember the last physical game I bought. Street Fighter 6, digital. Mortal Kombat 1, digital. We Love Katamari, digital. Dead Space Remake, digital. Yeah, like, every game I want, there's no point in getting physical. And hell, even some DLCs are only digital now, so it's like, shit, imagine you bought Resident Evil 4 physical, you still gotta go on the digital store to buy separate ways, so it's like, okay. You're still gonna give your money to the digital store eventually, whether you like it or not. You bought Street Fighter 6 day one? Hey, well guess what? You gotta buy the digital characters, otherwise you're fucked, right? But that's just my opinion on things. I'm not saying digital's the way to go, because obviously if the server or cloud goes down, then you can't fucking download or play your games at all, because that's not good, right? So there's pros and cons to both of them, although with the way I play my games, more pros have come from just getting digital than physical. Although I will admit, if a game has like a badass physical like box art or collector's edition, I'll go for it. But if it's just Luke's dumb face on the box, I'm like, I can just see it on the digital app. I don't need to have a cover of that. Also, Starflight! Muchas gracias! Thank you very much! I remember that you are destruction! Woohoo! Thank you very much, friend. Remember, no one ever has to donate or be generous, but it really means a lot. Alright, Starflight? Alright, let's go to Albion, because I feel like I've been talking for a bit. So let's pick up the pace. I want this to be a short stream, honestly. Alright. Granted, not many new games are like that, and this do normally tend to have the game on it. However, it's the start of a new era, and people are just accepting digital, so I can see is it becoming an access key. Yeah, I'm not saying all games are like that. I'm just saying most of the games that are of interest to me do that. Funny enough, most of the Switch games do that. It's like, yeah, you gotta download a giant update after you get the disc. Like, if you download a game on the PlayStation and it says, like, time to play and then time for rest of the download, the time to play is usually what the disc is. So if you bought a disc, you would only have that, like, small portion, and then you have to wait for the rest of it to fill up. Yeah, but what if some games get delisted and you got the physical copy? This is what physical should always be a thing? You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that at all, because, yeah, if you didn't get, like, the back in the day in the 360 and PS3 days, if you didn't get the Deadpool game when it came out, and I got taken off of when that got taken off of the store, you could not buy digitally. But if you have it physically, you can still play it. But
Come out and present yourself.
that's a case where having a physical copy is better than digital, right? But
Is that a hello? What's all this then?
that's why it's a different case per case basis. I would like to think that the games that I bought digitally this year are never going to be delisted, because why would they be, right?
Yes.
Deadpool being delisted sucks, but it makes sense because Disney contracts back in the day. Hell, technically I think you can still buy Deadpool for the Xbox One X and PS4, but obviously not for the previous entry of consoles, right?
I've got you dead to rights.
He's looking for another secret agent. Man. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like when a game goes the way of being delisted, then that's when people sell it for a high price, right?
Get hold of yourself, Anatoly.
Good day, old chap. I was wondering if I might have a bit of a badger.
What?
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Bloody HQ, eh? Always mixing us up. Give me a sec, will ya?
Try something from a spy movie?
The lone heron is ripe for the plucking.
Excellent, if a tad unenthusiastic. 6 out of 10.
What?
Now you're after a government
What?
minister
That was
who's
it?
been trading secrets with the Soviets. If we don't take him out, their navy might catch up to ours within 20 years or so.
Wow, sounds terrible. So I'm looking for a minister. Man, that's something I don't say every day.
Our informant will call the phone box near the Parliament House bridge in 1 minute. On your horse, old chap.
Oh damn it, you gotta bring it back to that. Like, Destruction loves Klaw-Naw, but ain't gonna pay over $300 to get a physical copy unless it's the Reverie collection that released last year for ordering. At least right now, before. Yeah, at least right now. I would love to get a physical copy of Klaw-Naw, just to have the case and support it, but I mean, I already have the game. And that's one thing I will say, the biggest pro on buying digital, at least for me, is I get 2 versions of a game. If I buy Klaw-Naw PS5, I only have Klaw-Naw PS5. Because I bought Klaw-Naw day 1 on digital, I have Klaw-Naw PS4 and PS5, so... That is one pro that you cannot get from a physical game. If you buy Modern Warfare 2 PS5, you only have Modern Warfare 2 PS5. If you buy Modern Warfare 2 only PS4, you only have Modern Warfare 2 PS4. I bought Modern Warfare... Well, I didn't buy it, but... I got Modern Warfare 2, so therefore I have PS4 and PS5 version, so... That to me is always going to be the biggest, the biggest pro when it comes to a game. Also, I need to restart the checkpoint. I already fucked up. If I bought it from the actual store though, before that would be supporting the company. There's probably one store somewhere that still has 25 copies of that game because no one bought it still. That face? Also, oh, okay, I was gonna say, what type of phone is that? No, but neither does the company, so yeah, I guess it's okay.
Yeah, the lone heron is ripe for the plucking. Right, that sucks.
Excellent. The intended target has left Parliament House and is heading for the Soviet Embassy. Eliminate only upon arrival at the embassy. I repeat, eliminate the target only once it has reached the Soviet Embassy. Remember, this never happened.
Alright. We gotta go to the embassy and take out someone else.
Politics? Who needs it? Now, fashion design, that's a scene worth watching.
Although we don't need to be a human in disguise, we're just gonna try and do this as quickly.
Yes, what is it?
Come out,
Those Soviets are so groovy and intense. I'd tell them my secrets in a heartbeat.
I can. Like anything in life, you can get lost and easily addicted to gaming. So that's why it's always great to take breaks.
I wonder what the Soviets are wearing this spring. I do hope they have a ball at their embassy. I'd love to see their new fall line of babushka wraps and potato sack dresses.
God damn.
I claim diplomatic immunity. Look here, I've no time for games.
I guess that's a traitor.
TARDIS! No! Well, back to the pub, I guess.
But I haven't got all day.
Bro, it's a traitor. That's another thing. Sometimes the map is bad. Very bad. Where's the traitor? What? I think it glitched. A lot of these missions can glitch. I'm gonna assume it was this guy right here who's not moving.
I am not a fake childhood.
Follow traitor to Soviet embassy. Hopefully this should work. If not, then oops. God damn it. At least we can load last checkpoint. My take on all this is physical media is only good for consoles like PS3 and PS360 as well, majority, but practically, yeah, I can see that. I can definitely agree with you on that. Yeah, although more people have the digital version of the PS5 than the physical or the disc version of it, so there is that to be said as well.
The trees have invaded!
Nazis!
Emulation's illegal? That's not good. That was easy. Funny enough, the dialogue of the mission will sometimes be longer than the actual mission itself. That's not the equal sign. Case report, Agent 71. Operation Sheep to Mutton, a success for Agent 71. In accordance to intelligence we received that government minister blank was selling secrets to blank in the Russian embassy. It was determined that the best course of action was to blank to death. Honey trap was considered but later rejected because blank didn't blank with blank. Agent Blank made a pass and contacted Agent Red Weasel and coordinated the events that became known as Operation Sheep to Mutton. Agent Red Weasel pursued Minister Blank, threat to national security swiftly and without mercy. Agent Blank reported the kill went down splendidly. We did it! Again, that's not the equal sign. What is that even called? That specific sign. Emulation equals legal. Piracy equals illegal. Alright, I'm down with that. Also, more.
Get away from me!
The
Where's my holy water?
Well, that was pretty basic. Damn. I say. Ooh, Pox wants us to kill something?
Hey, Pox-terrific. Looking good. Holographics becomes you, baby. How are things in the afterlife, Poxy? You having fun, relaxing, while I do all the work?
Oh yes, dreadful fun. And I mean that more than literally. Now pay attention. I've got a job for you. One that I know you'll enjoy.
You're acting as if I'm smart.
So what is it this time? You ain't got a
Things they
bodily
don't
waste
teach you at school.
recyclotron anymore. And I'd say that severely limits your ability to play practical jokes.
Bro, the amount of people I see
Yes,
smoking by
yes,
the
no
no
doubt
smoking
that I
sign
can.
makes me
Okay,
go, okay,
that would
these
be
signs
funny.
mean nothing.
I need you to take out a KGB agent called Luca. He's in the Soviet embassy, sporing it up.
What do you mean? He's some kind of plant-human hybrid?
This is too important to joke about, Crypto. He's placing
You're not
drums
wrong.
of super-efficient spores all around Albion.
What?
Find Luca and you'll find the location of those drums. Now get moving!
Nobody cares until Nintendo.
Is it the old bill?
What's going on?
We're at the embassy. Where is Luca? I must find Luca.
Donut holes? Only in America.
Not
I
wrong.
know I should not be laughing, but that Lenny Bruce is very poor, stupid Trotsky. I have been...
What is it?
New spores should be infecting twice as fast. Why do this? I am not knowing. And why put them so far? Soho Bridge, Canal Side, Hyde Park. It's too far to walk. Can be causing friction rash on one Zelda.
Oh shit! I didn't look at the picture. In fact, nobody care even if you do pirate games. Most of the time, my lawyers required me to clarify that this is not an endorsement. Oh, that's true. I mean, technically, Lewis did die smoking, so smoking kills. Destroy all spores, destroy all spores. Kill Luca? Oh, let's kill Luca.
Cease movement immediately.
Bring Gastro. We bring Buddy here, and then let's start destroying them. No, don't even get me started with that. I still technically gotta finish the battle pass, and I have like 1 day to do it. And it was like, okay, am I gonna subjugate my viewers to watching me play hours of Call of Duty? Or rather let them watch me play odd jobs of the soldier. Now we're here. You know those things will kill. Oh, does he actually say that in the remake? Oh. Yeah, you see, he should have just said "got gum." That's all you need to say. I don't need to be told fucking how to live my life from someone who can't save others. Fucking idiot. Real shit, Separate Ways really shows you that without Ada, Leon's kind of nothing. It's kind of sad. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh, good thing we have no Leon's fans.
Look here, I've no time for games.
I don't need his dumbass Christian advice. It's the final day! Which, can you see like numbers on like Steam, how many people are playing it? You would assume the community is like doing their best to play one last day left, right? The structure's root confirmed, what? That's sad face. I'm not rude, I'm just honest, which I guess makes me rude. That was easy. Can't read that, but that's a cool. That should have been a costume for Crypto. God gum. Hey, there we go. You see, now that's a Leon I can.
They are in our very midst.
And we're done in Albion. I guess we go to Takashima next. Technically, that's also another game I gotta finish up this week. It's on my hard drive, and it's too much gigs, so We're gonna have to finish that afterwards. 130 people playing it? That's not bad. I mean, for a Mega Man PC game, I'm. Oh well, shit. Okay, then yeah, that is saying something, but that's not bad. It's pretty close to maybe people that are playing the new one, so that's pretty cute. Maybe. Sure, why not? Honestly, it doesn't matter what we upgrade. We just gotta go to the next part of the world. I mean, what? Speaking of which, it's kind of funny that my 3 ADA videos that I put out are getting some views. Obviously, must be because of the DLC, but oh, thought of them pictured. Leon holding up a blunt. Oh yeah. Speaking of blunts, before, have you seen you told me about the crypto, like just the idle animation. Have you seen his idle animation on the moon though? Now that's something I wonder if you've seen or not. Authority? Like KGB authority or Takashimini's authority? I'm assuming authority from this country. Oh, really? KGB? Okay, was not expecting that.
Have you heard news? Giant Mogra eggs.
What? The fuck are Mogra eggs?
Yo, Yuki, what's up with the giant eggs? With turtles that big, the price of bisque is gonna crash.
They wash up on beach every few years, but they spell big trouble for Takoshima.
What kind of big trouble?
Kind I do not like to discuss. Very bad luck. Please, I need KGB help.
Sure thing, Toots. How can I, how can the KGB help you out?
Giant eggs must be destroyed, but Militant Defense Force is protecting them. Also, Mogra can feel babies in danger, so one cannot just blow them up. This is conundrum.
That word sure sounds pretty. What's it mean again?
Big trouble.
We, that is the KGB, still have an interest in Takashima. What do you need us to do, sweet cheeks?
Eto. Well, we can safely destroy eggs if in shielded area. Like... Volcano Base.
And that'll stop this Mogra's mothering? Okay, boiled
Wonderful
baby
awkward dialogue.
coming right up.
Obviously. And before is just saying everyone looks alike apparently.
Okay, parboiled or char-grilled, those eggs gotta get to the volcano somehow. And, how?
UFO.
Your country has advanced technology, like flying saucer. You can use anti-gravitation beam to carry eggs to volcano and drop them in, but gently, or Mogra will know.
We gotta actually protect the eggs.
Scrambled eggs, gotcha. And, how do you like yours?
What?
Never mind. Later.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Goddamn. Giant monster eggs. Mogra's monster eggs wash up on Takashimi's beaches. After nearly a 3-year hiatus, Mogra's eggs finally floated to the shores of Takashima's earlier today. The eggs, noted by locals as being larger than usual, are prized delicacy, and bids at the fish market often start at over 9,000 yen. Mogra eggs are a difficult dish to prepare. Only specifically licensed chefs who have undertaken at least 3 years of training are allowed to cook the dish. If prepared by an incompetent chef, Mogra eggs release the potent neurotoxin. Signs that this neurotoxin has been ingested include dry eyes, rapid heartbeat, asphyxiation, and death. Additionally, mother magras can sense when their eggs are in danger and will rampage across the countryside. If they are alerted to any cooking attempts, however, thanks to strict regulation, no chefs have sparked a magra attack in Takoshima since 1421. Sushi to go. 10 ways to cook eggs. Number 7 will surprise you. Alright, we got this. Yes, board the saucer. I was going to say we have to be in a saucer for this shit. Technically Leon's shooting Spanish infected. He's not shooting Spanish people. There's a difference. Don't enrage Magra? Destroy military equipment and drop Magra eggs in volcano. Alright. Sounds easy enough. What's the worst that can happen? Oh yeah, where's the fucking volcano? Oh, over there. Okay. Did it go in? Yeah, it went in. Nice. So what the fuck is a Magra? We didn't fight any of those in this game. Are they trying to tease more monsters for sequels?
Strange disturbance sighted off coast of Kagoshima. Prepare for evacuation alarm.
Which I will say is some shit. They're like, oh, Leon shooting Spaniards, not racist. As soon as Chris goes to Africa, oh fuck, we gotta like censor this game because it's just too racist. Like, what? The fuck? I'm Spanish and I'm getting offended by that type of shit. Let's just hope we don't repeat history with RE5 Remake. That's all I can say about that. I don't think neckbeards were the ones complaining. Funny enough, it was mostly journalists, magazines and articles that were complaining about that. Then again, what else is... They're always complaining about random shit.
Fishing boats confirm monster approach. Looks like one of usual monsters.
I lost? How? How did Magra get enraged? We were doing a great job. Mama Magra? Damn, that's a weird creature. Comes out of the water, shoots crypto, destroys... Oh, that didn't end well. That's cute. That's cute. Also, Magra looks like a fucking, is it Ghidorah? Which one's the alligator snappy turtle? Got ice cream? Yo! Share some. Wait, did they replace the Spanish dudes in RE4 Remake? Yeah. They replaced the Mexican Spanish dudes with Spaniard Spanish dudes. Or Castilian Spanish people, if you will. So, yeah, the Spanish people technically did get replaced in RE4 Remake. But hey, let's not talk about that, right? Fuck. Now that's racist. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know that was more of a joke, but anyone that doesn't know that, they'll be like, oh damn, fucking, why is Buddy being fucking dick today? You know, they're saying, ahí está, and they look brown, so therefore they're fucking... Only Leon can say racist shit like hasta luego. Which I actually can't believe he still kept that in the remake. It's like if Chris says some Swahili comeback to JJ and RE5. Damn, that missile came out of nowhere. Jody, if you're still here, are you gonna get Spider-Man 2 or no? Funny enough, I know people are obviously not gonna agree, but this is kind of like Spider-Man 2 for me. It's an open world game where you can fuck around and do what you want, right? So I don't need to play Spider-Man 2 anymore. This already gave me that fix.
Fishing boat confirmed monster approach. Looks like one of you are monsters. What would you want?
Yeah, what is Spider-Man but GTA as a web slinger, right? Obviously you can't kill people, but that's where Ultimate Spider-Man came in with Venom being able to eat people. Even the kids! That game went hard, not gonna lie. Yay! Get a nice magazine. Takushima saved. Aircraft dispose of giant monster eggs. Mogra sleeps. The city celebrated last night when an unidentified aircraft removed the threat posed by the massive turtle eggs. Takushima scientists, however, warn citizens that the danger is far from over. As long as the Mogra is out there, Takushima is in peril. Reads a statement from Scientific Council for the Advanced of all Takushima. SCAT. Yeah. In their statement, SCAT also announced that they will be sending a team of 7 scientists to locate the Mogra and safely retrieve it for further study. Dr. Satoshi, the scientist officer leading this mission, spoke to the press this morning saying, It's a perfect organism, a real survivor. Dr. Satoshi also stated that he has always hoped to lead such an expedition. My heart is practically bursting out of my chest. This is great. Aww. You see, this is why I read these cliff notes, because yeah, sometimes they're just like nothing burgers, they got nothing of substance. But then you get something that, like, it's a perfect organism. As soon as I read that, I'm like, are they referencing Alien? And then they said, my heart is practically bursting out of my chest. Yeah, no, that's a cute Alien reference. I love it. Local chef reacted in disappointment to the disapproval of eggs. Damn. Actually, with how the missions are, this is more like Spider-Man. Main mission objectives are the aspect as optional scattered around those maps. There you go, you see, it's Spider-Man. There we go, same shit. Also, Crypto would be able to defeat Spider-Man Miles Morales any day of the week. Tell me I'm wrong. Who needs spider sense when you have PK? Granted, the thing that makes Crypto the most OP video game character of all time is, you can kill him. You can kill him as many times as you want. He's gonna come back. So that kind of gives him an edge over any other character you can think of.
Hey, Pox. I was gonna ask you something, but I guess it's kinda immaterial now.
Goddamn.
Oh yes, have your fun. My time and my new clone body will come.
That's true, Jadio, but every game is technically easier to platinum than Sonic Forces. I saw some of the trophies in Sonic Forces, I'm like, this shit has like 0.1%. Okay, but can he beat Goku? Let's see, PK, and if we're gonna go into very gruesome territory, PK with the other hand, split, Mortal Kombat Fatality, Crypto wins. Fucking Goku fans, I swear.
Who you want me to handle today, huh? I hear good things about co-eds, if you catch my drift.
Nothing nearly so banal, Crypto Spiridium. 3 letters. KGB.
Can I buy a vowel? I hate the KGB as much as the next homicidal
I guess we're removing the
alien,
KGB
but
from
don't
every
we have any other enemies?
part of the world right now.
Not on Earth. Besides, they've been roughing up some of my Yakuza poker buddies. I want you to find the KGB and the Yakuza hideouts and eliminate all 40 of them. Are you in?
Poker reference. Nice. You're quite a card.
Let's just stop right there.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up, but as soon as that movie showed like Goku dying to like a gun, it made me go, "Wow, this guy's kind of a bitch. He's not that strong. If you can kill him with a gun, if you can kill him with a gun, that means I can kill Goku with a gun." And yeah, if my dumbass can kill Goku with a gun, anyone can kill Goku with a gun.
I have a pen and a pencil.
Yeah, sorry, DB fans, but Goku's not that strong. The fact that he can't take a bullet kind of immediately shows that Superman would wreck his shit in any day of the week. But hey, you know what? What do I know? I only know the lore. Use meteor strike on each Yakuza building? I love how that was such a big fuck up that it's only in the movie that Goku Super Saiyan Blue gets shot in the chest with a gun and starts dying immediately. But they knew that they fucked up so hard, so in the anime, in that exact same scene when he's in Goku in blue form, he goes back into base form, so that's how they explain how he gets shot by a gun. It's like, oh no, you can't shoot him with a gun when he's in God form, but when he's in base form, then yeah, you can shoot him with a gun. No, fuck you. I'm going with movie logic. Movie logic, I can shoot Goku God with a gun and he goes down. I'm good. He's a weak ass bitch. Tell me I'm wrong. Use major trick on these No, it was specifically a laser gun from the Frieza Force, so you could say it's a bit more advanced than a normal 9mm bullet, but okay, sure, okay. Now we upgrade from pistol to sniper. I can use a sniper to take out Goku. And besides, there's actually an episode where Goku gets mugged by a group of criminals, and they start shooting bullets at him, and he starts like dodging all of them. But when he thinks he gets all of them, one of them pulls out a gun and shoots at him, and he has like 1 millisecond to react, and he blocks it with his forearm, and you actually see he gets injured on his forearm. So he can only block bullets if he's like in the zone. As soon as he is out of the zone, anything can fuck him up. So yeah, I'm sorry, DBZ fans, but Goku's not it. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. That wasn't a needle, though. Like, there's an actual explanation to what happened to Jill. Was it a small little needle? Sure, but it was a needle infused with T-virus and any parasite bullshit, so she got infected by that hit. That's the thing. And if you're gonna be like, well, shit, she got all that from a tiny little scratch, yeah, that's why fucking Resident Evil has always been scary, because you don't want to get like exposed to any BOW. Granted, it was the movies that said a scratch could fuck you up, but I can assume the games, if you get scratched by a zombie, you're basically fucked. Also, we're out of meteor strike ammo, which is not good at all. Yes, and that's why it makes more sense in the original game where Jill Valentine's kind of like whole entire shoulder gets pierced and penetrated by Nemesis's main tentacle from his hand. So it was a lot better than the original. Ammo, please. Ooh, that's a lot of ammo, but not the ammo that I wanted. Damn, that fucked me up hard. Fear on down. 1 hour and 10 minutes. Goku with headphones plus music equals die to 360 no scope, basically. I mean, shit, even before the Dragon Ball Super lore fucked everything up, there was that episode where Goku was, like, sleeping, and Krillin's like, yo, I bet he can dodge anything, and throws a rock at his forehead, and Goku's like, hey, yo, what the fuck? Why you throw a rock at my head? I'm chilling. And Krillin's like, I thought you would dodge it and shit. Like, I was sleeping. So, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Oh, to be fair, Leon, let's not be dumb here. Every video game, specifically Resident Evil games, go with the assumption that every character you play as never gets infected or shot at. Well, we'll just say you got lucky and nothing touched you. With Goku or Leon?
I'm killing you.
Be repelling attackers.
To be fair, every example I pulled out was before he unlocked Ultra Instinct. Although, sadly enough, in the manga, Ultra Instinct has been beaten out by other stuff, so it doesn't matter anymore. That's why I'm not into Dragon Ball as much as I was, like, 5 years ago, because I guess, I started to realize, yeah, I guess in my late 20s, that there's no point to Dragon Ball. It's not that it's bad, it's just, it's always gonna be the same shit, and once you accept that, I'm like, I'd rather just watch or get into other stuff. I'm kind of done with seeing Goku get into another form, to lose, to get into another form, to lose, to get into another form. It's the same shit. And honestly, I can't even get mad at the series because it's a series for kids. I can't like get mad at it and be like, oh, why can't it be like dramatic or give me some mature storytelling when it's a fucking shonen. It's literally made for kids. So like, it always makes me laugh when I see adults getting mad and be like, oh, why does Vegeta like always get cucked by Goku shit? It's like, because it's not Vegeta's show. And Vegeta's not gonna get anything cool because it's not supposed to be a deep fucking story. It's just supposed to be a guy beating people up. Yeah, that's true, I can't understand the plot of Dragon Ball. There is no plot of Dragon Ball, that's the plot. That's why people enjoy it, because you could just watch it, turn off your brain cells, and be like, yo, I just want to see some cool animations and people fighting. And most of the time, that's what Dragon Ball gives you. So. But if you want something deep, like fucking, I guess even Naruto, you're not gonna get it from Dragon Ball. Granted, I guess that's what people are gonna be like, actually the manga goes deep, and it's starting to, but yeah, the show's never gonna be that deep, and more people know the series from the show than from the manga. You Sonic Boom on West Yakuza buildings? Well, that means I gotta go into my saucer, doesn't it? What other buildings do you guys own? You're lucky this is just a chilling stream. That's why we can talk about literally anything right now. What do you mean, what about Sonic, Jadio? What do you want to talk about Sonic? Like, if Sonic could defeat Goku, or yeah, like, you gotta give me some information, son. Exactly, mangas are more for the people that are invested into the anime. or specifically for this case, Dragon Ball, while the show is more so just for the animation and the cool shit. Can Sonic have a deep story? It can try to have a deep story, but at least in my opinion, it's better when it tries to just be a one-off. When it tries to just have its own self-contained story every time. I don't think an overarching story for Sonic would work. I feel like that's what the fan base have always wanted, but it just wouldn't work for a character like that. If Mario hasn't done it, I don't think Sonic should. And the funny thing is, Sonic has technically tried connecting more of their games than Mario has, and more often than not, it just leads to confusion and fucking retcons. It's like, okay, so like Tails is strong enough to defeat like multiple phases of what's his fucking bitch ass name? Chaos in Sonic Adventure 1. But come Sonic Forces, Chaos Zero, like, stands in front of Tails, and Tails is like, Sonic, help me, I'm a fucking bitch. Like, what the fuck? You fought a stronger version of him, like, 10 years ago. How are you, like, getting scared of an inferior version of Chaos? And that's when the Sonic story just starts to make zero sense, and that's why, in my opinion, it should just be a one-off story when it doesn't make no references to anything in the previous entries, because that's when it starts being funny and dumb and shit. I don't know, that's my opinion. Like, I actually laughed. I really fucking laughed when Knuckles was, like, reminiscing about Sonic 3 and, what is it, in Sonic Frontiers. I'm like, yo, the fact that you're showing these pixelated fucking, like, 2D cutscene, 2D sprites in a 3D game makes zero fucking sense at all, because, like, okay, wait, what? Why don't you just recreate that scene in 3D then? I don't know. Like, that's why I don't... When I play Sonic, I just enjoy it for the carnival ride that I'm in for it. I'm not in for a deep story. I'm not trying to expand the lore. I'm just enjoying what I'm playing, and then I go do anything else. Because I will say some people take things too seriously. But then again, they're allowed to. If they want to get deep into Sonic, you go ahead. But I'm just going to enjoy it for the thrill rides that I go for, and then I'm gonna go do anything else. They didn't even remake it now? Lol, now that's lazy? Remake what, sorry? Didn't Sonic have a Super Saiyan form or some shit? Super Sonic, yeah. Funny enough, it came out 1 year after Goku went Super Saiyan, so definitely not inspired at all. I think Edmund made a fake Tails to trap Sonic into saving him. Because Chaos never actually harms Tails when he gets the chance. A Sega theory? No, that's just the writers not knowing what to do with their games. Exactly, I play for the platforming. Like, you can go back to my Sonic Frontier stream. I was laughing every time I tried to be serious and shit. I'm like, I honestly don't care about what the fuck's happening here. I just want to enjoy the game and the music. And when I think about Sonic Frontiers right now, I'm thinking about levels and music. I'm not thinking about the story. Alright, sadly, this is probably the area that's going to have the most odd jobs, because we didn't do any when we were in this location, so. Oh, fuck yeah. There's many songs that are good in Frontiers. But if you're gonna tell me the story's good, I'm just gonna laugh at you, because the story was so bad that they're fucking trying to make up for the ending with the last free DLC that's supposed to be coming out very soon for Frontiers, so. There is that to say. Oh, I love the story of Frontiers, then why are they remaking the ending? It's almost as if so many people complain about the ending.
I must crush your skull.
I crush your brain. Crypto hired gun. Victor isn't.
Whoa! Don't you look shiny? Hey there, Ivan. Things must be looking up, eh? You got a promotion or something?
Da! Yesterday I am making Park Borough. Is now being my role to maintain order in town area. Lately, Russian Mafia have been going too far. Nikita Dumchov is being killed in street. Viktor Teniev is being culprit. He is taking over Russian Mafia and driving Nikita's car.
We kill Victor.
And you want the car for yourself?
No, I am wanting car to blow up with Victor Tanayev inside.
Sounds fun. Where can I find the dead guy? The unfortunate victim.
Victor is having a lot of guards. One of them will be knowing which car is his.
It's called taking the flaws and improving. Jadiel, I feel like they've been taking the flaws and improving ever since Adventure 1. So, I hope one day they can actually deliver at this point in time. Goddamn. That is a good excuse, but you can't use that excuse every single fucking game you make. If anything, I gotta reword it. The ending itself is good, but it's the final boss battle that people were like, this is dumb as shit. Because it just turns into a different type of gameplay style, so that's why we're getting a rework on the final boss, it seems. Do you have the filter on, or no? This is just nighttime Russia. This is nighttime Russia. Honestly, this is how I remember Russia being in the original Destroy Humans.
Kibaksky village is being scary lately. I am thinking there are Russian mafia.
Adding more flaws. Okay, now I agree with you.
Keep eyes.
Always gotta add more flaws.
Kibaksky village is being scary lately. I am thinking there are Russian mafia, and I am wanting to keep eyes.
Last, excuse the youth gun. Huh? Who is there?
Yesterday I burnt down all the trees in this area. It was kind of funny.
What does that mean? Oh.
Victor is liking red, as always. His Karski is being so chat. Victor is liking to retain Karski whenever he is bored. Today, I am thinking it is red, but tomorrow, who is not? Victor is always liking to park Karski, so he's looking at all other Karskis. Maybe he is not wanting it to be lonely. Or maybe he's just being weird.
Okay, I was gonna see where the fuck are you playing this car? I don't see no red cars. Destroy cars.
Do not be worried, Victor. We will protecting you. Be defending Victor. Do not be touching Karski.
Oh, get me in. Get me in. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be easy. We shoot who once and it's over. Or maybe twice. Or maybe thrice. Holy shit, boy! Die! God damn. Okay. Yeah, like, these odd jobs are gonna, like, go by quick. If anything, funny enough, our conversations are gonna be longer than the missions themselves. What? Domestic Interest Monthly Review. Mafia leader dead, elements of party apparatus suspected. Investigation was concluded on blank 1969 by Agent Blank into Augusta. Conclusion. Victor, assassinated by KGB operative. Identity of operative was unknown. Is definitely not Officer Grigory. Grigory previously demonstrated total incompetence. Grigory's previous attempted assassinations included bees, bananas rigged with explosives, irradiated lizard, and small bear hidden in a package and mailed to Tamvoy's house. The bear was adopted by Tamvoy's children as a big pet. Additionally, 235 witnesses testify that Gregory was not at the scene of the assassination. Recommended action: identify assassin, give medal of commendation, reassign Gregory to communal toilet inspection, recruit Tanya's children for a green room program. Goddamn. Hey, they got a cute bear pet now. Alright, where we go next? Left. I remember seeing the last boss day 1 where you could get the saucer as it didn't have a barrier, and you could one-shot it. The final boss of this game before? I will say I do remember using the saucer more in the PS2 game than in in this one, sadly. But that's alright. If anything, I did enjoy being on the ground than in the saucer more. Walk like KGB, talk like KGB. Ruined, what, me?
What are you wanting?
Your area of town's been awful quiet lately. You're starting to make the rest of us nervous.
Is all being good. We are just not being able to find any subversives. Either they are being smart, or we are already catching all dumb ones. Is being pity.
Maybe you're just not trying enough.
I'll show it to you when we get to it. We still gotta go to Slaw, so.
Soon they wise up.
It's the same animation,
what
but
methods are we having? If you
a
are
cool
offering
filter
idea,
goes over it.
To hear it.
Yesterday when I was watching videos to get all the collectibles, I left the controller on idle. And then when I looked up, I was shocked, because I was like, is that PS2 crypto?
You don't want to know. One dissident coming up.
I am only wanting true traitor. No run-of-mill complainers. Be bringing to me, unharmed.
Bam. Alright, we find Guy and we bring him unharmed.
Is someone there?
I am hoping not to get patrol duty. Not that I'm being afraid of crazies in Patrioka, but I am developing Sadist elbow, and I should probably be resting.
And I'm also starting to remember why the missions in Augusta were fucking long. Because you gotta go from like one point of the map to another, or even if it's a small distance like this, by walking. Like remember, there's no skateboard in the PS2 version, so this is the max speed that you would be going on the ground. If anything, you would probably be doing this if you're playing the PS2 version. This week, if anything, we could probably start trying it after this game. Although I really want to finish that Call of Duty Battle Pass, not gonna lie. So either we'll see what we play after this, but it actually might be Call of Duty, unfortunately. But I am gonna be getting the Separate Ways 100%. Not just the trophy, but I want 100% Separate Ways this week. Because I also need to make more space on my console. So I gotta remove Destroy All Humans 2 and Resident Evil 4R. But this is the quickest and easiest one.
I am not holding anything against people whose legs I break. Except sledgehammer. But cannot be being held.
Right? The jump you can do in this game is high, and then when you start running, it just makes it a... well, it gives you some momentum.
Why, Dr. Olo is being late. I am getting agitated, but must play it cool. No one will be noticing you, just stay calm.
No, don't shoot me. What games did you play feel 100% complete this year? No bugs, minor flaws, and all? That it came out this year, or that I played this year? Because... one of them could be a cheat. Like, I can say, like, oh, I played Mario 64 this year for the first time, and that was the best fucking game that I played that had no bugs and glitches. And that would be sad as shit, that a game that you bring from, like, 20 years ago is better than any fucking game that came out this year. So, yeah, I guess,
So, you
okay, there we go. There we go. You see how quickly you can make games be bad, right? I don't know, like, I feel like it could be 3 games. Dead Space Remake, Resident Evil 4 Remake, and We Love Katamari. Those 3 I can say, honestly, I didn't have any, if not any, then just a tiny bit of bugs. they came with a lot of content, so much that it makes you want to replay the game and to unlock everything else. And they were just fun. I would love to say Street Fighter 6 before, but there are some things that I have some gripes about that make me feel it's not a complete game. Not being able to unlock anything by grinding is a big problem for me. And I don't care that what do you mean you can't unlock anything? You can get costume too. Oh wow, cool. Can you unlock colors and other stuff? No? Okay. Could you count Katamari as a new game? I guess you could say the same for RE4R. Yeah. Even though technically I didn't think you were gonna bring up RE4R, but RE4R is more of a newer game than Katamari, but they're both essentially remakes though. So if anything, it's a bitch that the best games that are coming out this year are just remakes of old games. Or sequels. There's nothing coming out that was like original that people like latched onto. I guess you could say Starfield, but Fallout 4 in space. So, yeah. Plead guilty to treason, claim innocence. I think we're
I
bad,
feel
right?
so guilty. Sob. I betrayed my country, locked me away.
Such sincerity. But what are we to be charging you with?
Tell him you sold state secrets. Own up to killing a party member. Tell him what you did to Lenin's tube. Threaten the government.
All right, I confess. I was the one who drew a bullseye on Lenin's head in hot pink lipstick.
Da, but he's being dead. What is he caring? If that is worst you are doing, you are not being traitor at all.
All right, I confess I'm not a traitor at all. There, are you happy?
Ha! Now I am knowing you are lying. Be listing true crimes. Loudly and clearly, please.
Mock their failed Revelate plans. Confess to murdering Orangehoff. Mention Natalia's defection. Natalia.
Well, Natalia and I met one night. I made the moves, and what can I say? She turned on ya.
Natalia would not be defecting for someone like you.
Oh, Blazitsky, you have no idea. We torched a spore operation in Albion. It's all chemistry, baby.
You are knowing of spores? But you are being peasant. You're mad to be giving self up.
Complete insanity.
Yeah, you got me there. I must be crazy giving myself up. Oh, woe is me.
Insane people cannot be admitting they are insane. It's first rule of psychology. But I'm having no choice but to believe you. I had hoping this interrogation would be a high point. But I'm getting no buzz. Guards, be taking peasant away. You will be rotting in jail, Zadnitsa.
Damn. Did we fail? Or complete? Complete! Yay! She's going in jail forever. What are you doing, Carlos? Thank you very much for stopping by. Oh, damn. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Funny enough, you only need to do the optional objectives for the main story missions. The side odd jobs don't matter at all. Daily prisoner report. High importance. Tunguska facility reports the capture of a dangerous political terrorist. Tunguska's prolific terrorist remanded into KGB custody. Intensive interrogation followed. Comments by terrorists while on the rack. When did someone dust in here last? Yeesh, it's worse than my sister's house. This is what you call your torture device? Did you lose your Allen wrench when you put it together? That's as far as you can tighten the screws. My grandmother could tighten them twice as hard. The lighting in here is ridiculous. We're all going to go blind from eye strain. Who designed your uniforms anyway? Either the cut is universally unflattering or you're particularly ugly. Does your mother know that this is what you're doing with your life? For shame. Damn, this prisoner is not going down without a fight. Another crying guard? I know the KGB needs sensitivity training, but this is taking it too far. Where are you going, Pre-Durk? Get back here and finish the job. It's kind of funny. She's like, yo, I don't even care that I got captured. I just, like, I want them to actually torture me. Alien jobs, right? Although, I don't know if she was entirely innocent. She said some things back at the base. But yeah, those are only the games I can tell you that I played Jadiel. There's many other games that came out this year that other people would say would probably be just as good day one. Like I can probably assume that the Zelda game day one was amazing with no bugs and shit. So there is that to say. Food line in the sky.
Hello, Ski. Hello, comrade. I'm starving and broke. Little help here. What do you say?
Sure. If you are telling me which drink caused major problems in Bay City, America, recently.
Revelade?
Not that that's a weird question.
Yeah, that is a weird question.
But the answer's Revelade.
Oh, thank God you're here. I'm so tired of trying
At least
to
on consoles, Gadio.
You have any idea how hard it is?
Not really.
Yeah, I was gonna
About
say
to
you
find
sound
out.
American.
I got a job for you. I was going undercover. Think you can handle it?
Depends. What's in it for me?
Glory, honor, yeah, I got nothing. I want revenge. The snitch who got a friend of mine arrested. He's probably
No, I
dead
already
by
watched
now,
it.
But the snitch is still alive. He'll be in the food line, somewhere nearby.
Funny enough, I kind of don't watch him on YouTube anymore. It takes too long to finish a playthrough. I'm like, I don't have time to wait for a week to see how he reacts to the ending of the game. I need to see this shit now. So I just, funny enough, I immediately, as soon as I finished my playthrough and stream of Separate Ways, I just watched his playthrough on Twitch, because Twitch is where you can see everything. So, I don't know what he uploaded right now, but I finished the whole entire stream, so. Yeah, I'm done with that. Read food lines? Free check begins here? Okay. That's such a weird mission. Read all the optional things. Well, I'm cutting in line.
Life without pronouns is being increasingly hard. Perhaps it's just time to be moving to US of A?
Was that line always in the game? That sounds like a joke you would put in a Destroy All Humans in today's day and age. What the fuck? Also, I'm just not gonna touch on that one. But, damn.
American pen pal was being quite stupid. He's asking if minus 20 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. Is Russia first one then other?
In Soviet Union, game is playing you.
We had to get one of those jokes. I'm actually surprised it took this long. Then again, I didn't really read people's minds when we arrived here that much.
Is being such a silly name. Shlodovodovisik is being much better. Shlodovodovisik Smirnov, aye, that's his being ticket.
You forget there's no ads if you put on, audio only.
Old Gorbat sure is knowing how to make gymnastics exciting. Not even Soviet super spy with him probably pneumatic figure could be competing.
Entry paperwork must be hand-printed, signed by supervisor, then sent to Moscow for a living. Do I actually have to read all these signs? I can just skip them now.
Why I'm never seeing any Why am I having to wait in line for food? For once, I am wishing we are not all equal, so I could be cutting in front of all these losers. Ha ha!
Hey, guy, I'm not saying you have to. I'm just giving you an option to avoid the ads. Also, I mean, at least in my case, I don't need to see him play the game. I just want to hear his thoughts and opinions on certain parts of the game. So, at least for me, that's all I need.
Why are we feeding proletariat workers? It's Science Town. They should be feeding scientists.
That makes sense. Would you rather see something in person or as a picture? It depends what it is. Yeah, it really depends on what it is. Well, yeah, let's just keep on doing the mission. I don't need to read all these things.
Science Town could be developing food pill. Then we are not needing to stand in line. Who am I kidding? It's Soviet Union. We stand in line to die. Am I being right here, people? Hello? Is this not being on?
You are.
Are you being
I need to get it. Oh, it's like a podcast, right?
Not needing boyfriend to be up.
I mean, hey, even when I don't have that on, most of the time I just have my like phone with the headphones and underneath my TV screen, and I'm not paying attention to the video. I'm just listening to what they're saying while I'm playing my game, right? Like you said, to each their own. Snow makes excellent pairing with gruel. Goddamn.
Science Town is being overrun by proletariat wanting food. Why are we not just sharing food pills? I am not knowing. It's so much simpler. I am hating my life.
The goddamn giant food line.
I am so hungry. I am wanting to nibble on ear a person in front of me. Wait, that is not being hunger.
What I would not begin to see naked singularity. Hubba hubba.
You are familiar with mutually assured destruction, yes?
It's strange though, I get the podcast aspect, but it's not even that as he would be silent while playing and not talking 100% of the time. However, there is a point to be made if you has it as background noise. Yeah. Plus, I'm the weird one. If you really want to know how I watched it with 2x speed. That way, because you're right, the times that people, even myself, I do it, would just be focused on the game, not talking, will be sped up, and eventually we'll get faster to the parts that I care about, which is his opinion, right? So. Yeah, then again, yeah, I watch videos weird. I watch it on 2x speed. So.
I am knowing I should have been going to toilet before getting in food line. But how am I knowing would be in line 5 hours?
God damn. Non-appointment waiting area? Okay. But yeah, anyways, the main question, I've already seen that in his Mortal Kombat playthrough, so... at least for the foreseeable future, there's nothing that he's playing that I'm interested in, sadly. Because he's going to be continuing Lies of P, Armored Core, and something else.
You are being strange.
You finished the game?
I am...
Is someone there?
The wait. How about super version of missile which is firing tanks? Firing missiles. Brilliant.
Take it, comrade. My aching head.
I think the joke of this mission is that food lines are really, 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 really long over here. God damn. No, 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 no! I almost...
Stomach is crumbling like moving glacier. Do not worry if you're not knowing what glacier is being, kids. By the time you are playing this game, there will not be any left.
That's a sad comment. Because he's kind of not wrong. That's, yeah. That's the scariest and saddest comment in the whole entire game. Goddamn. Now, if only people wouldn't clip through those clothing, right? Stop doing that, game! Then again, I gotta stop because it's square.
Fools! KGB are having special scientist food pills. Incredibly nutritious. Ugh, but not very filling.
Are you being Agent Sergei? I am going blind.
Only traders freeze?
My hip.
Shit. I feel like they made the line in this game way longer than the original to make a point. Wish video games looked more like CGI cutscenes? Like which game, Jadio? What game comes to your mind when you think of that?
Please, is not...
Hardly worth remembering.
Okay, I didn't even want to do that side mission, but we're done.
I'm glad Science Town is having food lines. Ladling out gruel each day was making helmets stink.
Are you
hearing of new cults in major cities outside Soviet Union? I would be feeling guilty for turning over American spy, but he's having such nice shoes. Show me Scrooge which can stand up to warm toasties.
Kill the informant, destroy turrets? Alright, let's do it. You would notice that.
I am choosing life!
Either the Sonic Unleashed CGI, some Sonic Frontiers, and exit? But Jadio, wouldn't you rather just watch a movie at that point? Because the game would never look as good as the CGI cutscenes, right? Food line deaths tragic. Authorities confirm victims had deadly Mongolian insect virus. Goddamn. How many times can you reuse a tea bag? Experts say 12. Yeah. The Tunguska region is advised to avoid the food lines for the next week after it was designated dangerous and deadly. This closure is an unexpected opportunity for home chefs in the area. We have plenty of food, Chef Operations Officer Dagarokov told the press. In fact, we can give it away, but why would we do that when the citizens of Tunguska are so creative with their recipes? We're the envy of the world. Did you know that Parisian chefs are clamoring for our famous macarade shoe leather? Damn. Our famous recipes from Tunguska include Grandma's chicken feather soup, potato peel stew, cherry pit turnovers, lobster thermidor, and vodka cheese soup. You know, the vodka cheese, though. Yes, but I don't want my game looking like a dog poop, but I don't mind low polys as long as the art style goes green, I guess. You know, everyone's gonna want something different from the games. Like, for me, this game could have looked the same way as the PS2, but as long as everything's faster, I would have been okay with that. Damn, one more mission in Russia. But that's because I grew up with the N64, right? So to me, graphics were never a priority. But shit, if you grow up with a fucking PS5, then yeah, I would understand if you look at a game like Destroy All Humans 2 original and be like, damn, this game looks like shit. Who would play this fucking thing?
Apologize.
Whatever.
Yeah, and you're not wrong. Because, other than the character art style that it has, everything else is just Unreal Engine graphics, right? The last thing you want is for your game to just look like a bunch of Unreal assets just got dumped all over the place and they call it a day. And it's like, hey, look, it looks better. It's like, yeah, but like the charm of the art style was lost. So I guess that's why they make the characters look cartoony in this game. And I don't know what exactly that is, but it might be grit. Even though we're walking this like dirty ass fucking street and shit, I don't know, something about the original just felt a bit more.
Time to dying.
Time to die. No, I need you all. Like, some people are actually getting mad that Spider-Man and Miles Morales have the same exact swinging animation in Spider-Man 2 that they had in the previous games. And to me, like, something like that, I'm like, I don't honestly care. They can be swinging the exact same way they did in the PS1 game. As long as it's fun, they can be reusing shit. At least it's not the gulag. Damn.
Hey, Ivan, what's the word? I hear you got a job for me. Something, special.
Da, I'm needing you to eliminate American spy.
What, another one? What, do we got, an infestation?
It is seeming so. Our snitch was being killed right after he is telling us
Yeah,
a
no,
second
a lot of
spy.
people are saying that as well.
And you want me to take out this
But it goes to show what people are
character,
noticing when they buy games.
You are seeming very comfortable with American culture.
I've been studying them for a decade, and I still can't figure the bastards out. They're almost alien.
Then you may be perfect for job. Locals may be knowing where spies being. Be asking them. Politely.
To be fair, Jadiel, you probably shouldn't show beta footage in your main game that you're trying to promote and sell, so... If that is the case, then Insomniac fucked up by doing that. Because they should have known that people were gonna... People are looking at every single one of their trailers with a magnifying glass because of how excited and how much they want the game, right? So if that is the case, that I still don't excuse that shit, and they should have not done that at all. Because let's not forget... before Spider-Man PS4 came out, people were pissed off that a water puddle was not in the game. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the first time they showed off a trailer for Spider-Man PS4, Spider-Man was like fighting in this like abandoned building or some shit, and the graphics looked amazing. Like they had these water puddles like you see in this game right now that were like being reflective and showing off the technical prowess of the PS4 at the time, right? And then when a couple months later, when they showed gameplay of that exact same level, the puddle that was on the ground was not there, and people were freaking the fuck out. They're like, yo, look! They're making the game look worse! They're taking out better graphics and shit and giving us an inferior product! And people are like, how do you know this? And they're like, because this one puddle's not fucking there! And I'm just like, holy fuck, are you guys really, like, getting your panties in a twist because the puddle's not there? And they're like, yes! And it was so bad that Insomniac actually had to come out and they're like, no, the puddle's actually there, it's just in a different spot. And everyone's like, oh, okay, now we're all happy now. So it goes to show that, yeah, some people actually take some shit really seriously. As big or small as a fucking puddle in a Spider-Man game. So yeah, people were going to notice that they were reusing the same swinging animation in the new game. Although to me, I was like, yeah, you can only really swing so many different times. Oh yeah, no, it's hilarious. I could probably... Well, let's talk to this guy, but... I think all I have to write is just like Spider-Man puddle, and I should get a couple videos coming up about that situation. But yeah, it goes to show that people can get pretty drastic. Yeah, first thing, I just write Spider-Man puddle into a YouTube. First thing that comes out, Insomniac's hilarious response to Spider-Man's Puddlegate controversy. It was so bad they called it Puddlegate. Because I guess back in fucking 4 years ago, before the pandemic, people had bigger issues to fight about. Yeah, there's actual videos about this 5 years ago. This puddle in Spider-Man triggered gamers. Yeah, it did. Because if you don't have a puddle that shows ray tracing in your Spider-Man game, then why the fuck why should we buy it? It doesn't have a puddle. Fuck the game. Fuck everything that it has. It doesn't have the puddle. Give me my money back right now, please. So yeah, let's not forget gamers can really bitch about anything. Yeah, more other videos when men cry over puddles. Hashtag Puddlegate. BioWare makes fun of Marvel Spider-Man Puddlegate controversy. Let's actually see how they did it.
You'll see that there's a puddle right in the ground, right in the middle of that. So before we move on, there's a 98% chance that that puddle is going to be changed to move reduced. Don't touch my puddle.
Damn. Okay, I was watching a video of BioWare showing off, and this is rich, because they were basically showing off images of Anthem. If you know that game, you know. And yeah, I guess they were showing off images before the game came out, and they're like, yo, like, there's a puddle there, and it's gonna be there and shit. They were basically making fun of Spider-Man because of the whole puddle controversy. The funnier thing that happened was BioWare's Anthem came out and was fucking trash, so maybe they should have focused on making a game instead of making fun of Spider-Man for may or may not having a puddle in their game. Which, hey, the puddle could have been removed, the game was amazing. The puddle was still in Anthem. It was a shit game, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I hope this was a nice history lesson to all of you guys.
I almost wish I hadn't gotten that informant killed. Now they know I'm here. It's only a matter of time before the KGB find me. Send the player to. Damn.
Or send the player too. That's hilarious. See, so Insomniac isn't going to pull out the full game in the first any trailer, or only in the final one. Yeah, but also you can't get mad if people make fun of your trailer. Use PK's Apple radioactivity on Spy? Oh, you gotta use all three. Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I don't care, that's false advertising, and I want my whole 70 back. No, the puddle was big. The puddle was big. It was 5 years ago, right? So that was back in the day when like the biggest thing you could like talk about video games was ray tracing, right? I think the first time I ever heard the words ray tracing was when they were EA was showing off the first Battlefield 5 trailers, and when they were showing how like when you use a flamethrower, if you're beside a car, the car is actually gonna like reflect the flames off of the car and shit. It's like, oh, this is amazing, right? So I guess that was Spider-Man showing off their ray tracing by being like, yo, look, the puddles actually reflect what is like around them, and everyone was like, ooh, that's cool. And then the puddle was not there in another trailer. And that's when people were like, yo, what happened to the ray tracing puddle, bro, guys? Like, are you making this game look like shit? Are you, like, toning down the graphics to make it look like shit? And they're like, no, we just had to move the puddle somewhere else. Like, calm down, guys. Although, funny enough, if you actually play Spider-Man PS4 right now, like, and you go to any of the buildings have, like, some bad JPEGs posing as, like, living quarters. So, I think... funny. Well, the game does look amazing. There are other parts of it that do look like trash, worse than the whole puddle situation. But yeah, the random information I keep in the back of my head, right? Oh, like life learning lessons that will help me get ahead in life. Oh fuck no, I already forgot all of that shit. The puddle incident of fucking 2018 though, that's always gonna stay with me. Foreign agent activity report. Agent operated operation blah 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 blank. The blank agent known as Texkey. Agent blank, codename Texkey, failed to report 3 times. Suspected KIA. He was the 142nd agent lost in the USSR this year, despite a perfect command of the Russian language and culture. It will take at least another month until Agent blank, codename Whiskey, will be ready to be deployed in the field. Agent Whiskey brings a host of advantages in the field. High tolerance for winter weather, fluency in passive-aggressivisms, and a proclivity for alcohol. He will be inserted into his cover position during Operation Brandy Old-Fashioned. Agent Texkey's immersive Russian language and culture classes will be canceled until further notice. Alright, let's go. Before I read your comment, I will say the only game I've played in my life that I'm like, bro, the RTX is beautiful, is Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. And I think that's because they were trying to make it look beautiful by having the neons reflect off the walls and the floors. That's the only thing I'll say about that, but let me read what you're saying. RTX is cool, but that render, hair strands, and 4R has to me is hella cool. Kind of wish they did it with RE Engine games. They really made it look good and smooth the animation instead of it. I guess they didn't do it because they didn't want the characters' hair freaking out when they're in motion in Street Fighter 6, right? They didn't want a reenactment of like Ken's hair every time you move around in fucking 5, or even Armika. Like, it's actually so hard to make flowing movements in that game. Officers only. When should I get the crew? The crew 1 or the crew 2? I think you should get the crew 2 over crew 1 at this point.
Revolution will not be compromised.
Bad luck for Zablitsky.
Da? What is it?
So fill me in on this whole political party business. Who don't we like?
It's not being matter of liking or not, but I am beginning to find some orders we are receiving are not being quite Soviet, if you're getting my meaning.
Oh, I think you mean the crew pack. Yeah, the crew is a racing game, which is gonna get a sequel pretty soon that like allows you to drive like all over the world. But I think you meant the crew pack. Yeah, sorry about that.
If you don't like the orders, why don't you go rogue? Change the system from the inside.
Ha! If only we're being that simple. But I am ashamed to say I am being too afraid of Zablitsky to acting.
Zablitsky? Ah, he's not such a bad guy once you get to know him.
Perhaps not. But if he is losing status, I can be getting promoted and making big changes.
You're never gonna do it. You're just like every other Russian. All talk.
If you wait until near the end of the month, that way you get 2 crew
Russians
packs
are
for the price
lacking
of 1.
ambition. If only I could rid Zablitsky of unbearable smugness. But ever since he is
Specifically
capturing
2
important
characters for
prisoner,
the price
he
of
is
1.
gaining much favor.
And if that prisoner escaped, I bet it'd be the saddest day of his life. And the shortest.
Alright.
So, time to ruin someone else's life. Puts a smile on my face and a kick in my codpiece.
Zablitsky is keeping prisoners' name and location secret, but I am knowing Namesky, Dr. Orlov.
Hey, him.
Location you will be needing to get from Zablitsky. He will be in outside office in courtyard of KGB base. What is going on? Stop it!
Damn it. Always KGB agents.
Order!
What you are wanting?
HR wants me to update all files on current and previous prisoners. You know how they are.
That is being odd request, but very well. What are you needing?
Well, we got a cell, all right, and it's assigned, but the prisoner seems to be missing.
Ah, I'm knowing who you are meaning. Merely record him as prisoner of state.
Look, pal, I got a job to do. I gotta get a name and a medical assessment on every prisoner.
Oh, really? Very well. Name, me. Medical assessment, healthy. Are you being satisfied?
Are we gonna have a problem?
I still need to know where he is. Procedure, you know. I don't make the rules, I just work here.
I do not think I am liking your attitude, comrade.
Yeah.
One of the officers from Lubyanka was questioning me about your important political prisoner. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think they believe you actually caught him.
That's a good one.
They are disbelieving? After all I am doing for them?
He said he'd be coming for an inspection soon. Wanted to make sure you deserve all the props.
Such insolence. Quickly, I am needing you to go to prisoner compound. Orlov is being there. Be bringing him back and fast. Then we are seeing who is deserving props.
I wonder if we're actually gonna free Orlov, or if he's gonna die.
Every time.
Fire! Drop it! Stop!
Ain't no one hit. Take a shot, you handsome bitch.
This movement
Die! Nice. Let's go! Let's save him! Damn, Olaf, you're strong. Okay, I'll move this ship so you stop getting in the way.
Be sounding alert. We are needing reinforcements.
Use this located to kill attackers? Oh, no, that. It will also be sad going back to the original game and using the crap ass system. Like, one of these can literally take out a full squad. You're lucky it didn't land on you.
For being right. Rising tide is lifting all boats.
Damn, you see that?
Now what?
Now what? Come on, Olaf. I hate how you have to be in a specific range for the AI to start moving.
Yevgeny, I am being glad you could make it. I am hoping you are knowing how to paddling. Dr. Orlov, I am being glad you are free. Be grabbing...
Yeah, I think it was those three. And all I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna say it once. I told you so. The escape of Prisoner Blank proves that the security at the Tunguska Correctional Facility continues. Wait, what? Continues to be an area of concern. Not only for me, it looks like Terry. Not only was Blank allowed to escape, but several key security defenses were compromised. These defenses includes blank boiling borscht cannons, blank B launching catapult, and blank bears in the blank, as well as blank on the electrified and grease inferior walls. What do you mean? I told you they were gonna remake Luke's Street Fighter V outfit so many times. And you're like, bro, why would they do that? That's like a trash costume. I'm like, I know it's trash, but they're gonna do it, and they're doing it. So I can't wait to see his fucking goofy ass face with the goddamn braces when he's smiling. So sick. If anything, it actually might make me use Luke, not gonna lie. I actually like his Street Fighter V design, so yeah, I actually might start using Luke when he comes out, or whenever those costumes come out, which at this point in time might actually be a Capcom Cup. You know what, I doubt that was the conversation, but I'll just let you have it, whatever.
Not another paper bag of doorstep, Jack.
Someone there? Who is there?
Now the real question is, when are they gonna bring Ken's Street Fighter V design? I really want to see that shit in the RE engine. Also, are we done here? Yes, we are. Thank God. All right, let's go to the moon. Well, it would be funny if they gave us Ryu Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5 costume, and sold it as separate costumes. Alright, the final remaining odd jobs that we do here, and then the stream's done. And then I might just chill on Twitch, play Call of Duty, because I need to finish up that shitty-ass Battle Pass. We could play Fortnite right now, but honestly, I think I might just do what I said. If I do Fortnite, I'm not going to have enough time to finish the COD battle. Plus, Fortnite tomorrow is having its update with the Ahsoka character coming out, so tomorrow should be just Fortnite day. Then I really hope they bring that costume to the game then. So this is the mission that we will be able to get the final notes as well. I guess I was mistaken yesterday when I talked about the album being part of a mission. I guess you can technically go back into that bunker and get the album.
Your big leader guy was a giant ape.
But this is the one that you have to actually grab the items.
We are needing help here.
Joking, but I wouldn't be happy if they wasted a new design just for that. What do you mean new design? I think you mean you would be upset that they wasted a costume slot for Street Fighter V, Ken, instead of making something original or better reference, right?
What do you mean, help? I killed all the crabbies, didn't I? What the hell else do you want?
We are needing one last favor, Ski. We are liking to make sure they are gone once and for all.
What do you mean, once and for all? They're more than decimated, they're extinct. Or so I hear.
Save us, comrade!
No, yeah, that's a new design for him. Oh, okay, I understand. So you wanted the Costume 3 to be new for everyone. I get that. I get that. It seems like it's gonna be a mixture of new and old. At least for Luke. They're like, fuck it, we don't have anything for you. Street Fighter V costume. Call it a day. Goddamn. They could have easily given him his PMC outfit, and that would have been sick as shit, but I guess they didn't want people to say that they just took the PMC outfit from World Tour and slapped it onto Luke, even though that's how he looks like in the comics, but I don't know. I feel like that's why they didn't give him the PMC outfit.
I'm going. Where can I find them? And be specific.
I am not knowing, but maybe could be checking mines or radar dome. They are probably finding you.
The domes or the blisk? Sorry, don't answer that.
Grab a gun, Tavarish. It's being time to free Mother Moonsky.
And here I was thinking the name of the game was Destroy All Humans.
Oh, one more time.
Attention, any sentient beings in the vicinity of Sector 13. We are blessed. Transmitting emergency signal to any receiving ships. Mayday, Mayday. We are pinned down in firefight on Moon of Sol 3. Few Blisk units still remain. Most have been slaughtered. Our only hope is rescue. Approach with caution. Genocidal nemesis lurking. The signal will repeat.
There may not be any Blisk left in the universe, but it's bad for our street cred to have something like that emanating from Furon territory. Change that signal, Crypto. Something a little easier on the ears, eh? A little Montsavani would be nice.
I guess this is technically the final mission of the game. The final mission for me is killing Shamalama in Arc Boodle, but the final mission is eliminating the Blisk once and for all. I don't think I was supposed to. Oh, don't destroy the communications dome? Bruh! That's how we stop them from communicating. And that's right, I guess.
Attention! Any sentient beings in the vicinity of Sector 13. We are blessed. Transmitting emergency signal to any receiving ships. Mayday! Mayday! Approach with caution. Genocidal nemesis lurking. The signal will repeat. We are pinned down in firefight on moon of Sol 3. Few Blisk units still remain. Is being like most have been slaughtered. Our only hope is rescue. Attention! Any sentient beings in the vicinity of Sector 13. We are blessed. Transmitting emergency signal to any receiving ships. Mayday! Mayday! Approach with caution.
Maybe I use meter strike, but like nowhere near the fucking base.
There may not be any Blisk left in the universe, but it's bad for our street grid to have something like that emanating from Huron territory. Change that signal window.
That'd be kind of cool.
But it'll
Damn, Krabby, can you stay still for a bit? Where's my shark? It didn't take until arcade, it just took until the end of season 1. But yeah, it wasn't there day 1. They could easily do that. I don't know, I will say I kind of wish Street Fighter had like an event or something that I can like grind for. Cause, not gonna lie, Costume 3 is nice and all, but Costume 3 is just an aesthetic. Like, it's not gonna make me go, oh shit! Chun-Li has his Costume 3 down, now I can start using Chun-Li, because that was preventing me from using Chun-Li. It's like, hell. It's just a small thing. But granted, there's not much you can do with a fighting game, so I guess costumes is the only thing you can be excited for. I don't know. There's so many things they could be doing, like a weekly event in like even World Tour where like you gotta fight like a super strong enemy, and then it drops like fucking Leon's RPD outfit from Mario 2. That would be sick. Something you can grind for that gives you items, especially from other Capcom games. Why not? Fuck it, let's do it. Let's have some fun. But no, if you're not grinding for rank and you already beat the battle pass, specifically since there's no battle pass right now, like what are you doing? And at least for me, it's like, well, I guess there's nothing to do. Yeah, I guess I should be saying events that reward you with something useful. Fucking getting a couple like extra tickets because you voted for fucking a certain type of chocolate that I don't even know what they are. It's not an event. That's just a poll. It's a fucking poll. I don't know. I will be that guy that will start comparing fighting games to each other, and the fact that you can unlock a sick-ass Scorpion costume by doing the events, Mortal Kombat 1 Day 1, does get me hopeful for the future of MK1. It makes me go, ooh, maybe next month there might be like a sick-ass costume for like Reptile, and then I want to do that event, right? And then I look at Street Fighter, I'm like, I really want to play you, but like there's nothing I can do that will make me have fun other than just playing for fun, and that should like stops being fun, at least for me, after a couple matches. So it's like, bruh. Exactly. Like, give us costumes from other Capcom games, or give us other cool references. I don't care if it's the goddamn T-shirts from like RE0. But I'll take anything over nothing at this point. Oh, even the game that people want to make fun of, Multiverses, they had it then. They had it then. And I know the first thing you can probably say, and I'm not saying you, but I'm talking about like people in general, is be like, yo, Street Fighter 6 is a new game. You can't be expecting all this stuff right away. You're right, but it also has been 3 months since the game came out, and they haven't really added anything to the game other than the fact that you can finally play tournaments. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, it, like, I will admit, I guess that's the only thing that I can grind for that I haven't gotten. The picture switch, the grind for it isn't even a grind, it's just play arcade, and even that shit can be done easily if you play one round and then back out, and then play one round back out. That's how easy you can get all those artworks for playing Fighting Ground. I don't know, it just kind of seems to me that there's more things to grind for in a game like Street Fighter 4 than there is in Street Fighter 6. Exactly, and then what do we have to look forward to for the next 2 months? Aki and a battle pass. And balance changes, which... Whoop-de-fucking-do. That's why you can see why a lot of people like Mortal Kombat or why it's more casual friendly, because it gives people to grind for. Hell, even if they went back to the shit that you got in MK9, I could be grinding out the crypt and unlocking other costumes, colors, skins, stages, fatalities. Just something to do, other than just fight. Because that's what kills fighting games. It's not the fact that people can't get into fighting games, it's that there's nothing to do after you learn how to fight in said fighting game. And if a FGC player goes up to that guy and goes, oh, that's when you start going to rank. That's when the casual player says, yeah, no, I'll just play another fucking game.
Now, to change the signal to something that will inspire terror in those who seek to oppose us. We're always terrifying! Anyway, knock yourself out, but make it good.
Choose and set a new transmission. Openly mock them, send cocky threat, lie like a rug. Ah, we gotta be crypto.
Warning. This solar system is under the jurisdiction of the Huron Empire. If you have to hear more, you're either really new to this or just plain stupid. You want to keep coming? Fine. But you better sleep with one eye open, Sparky.
GG? Okay, so it wasn't this mission that, we get the last 2 nodes. It was part 2. I'm okay. Hope! Cataclysmic explosion destroyed the bliss. Russian people may yet be free. Exactly, right? And I do care about some aspects about the FGC, but not enough for myself to start grinding to like the max levels or whatever. Yeah, that's where all it really is. It's not that I hate fighting games, it's just there's not really much to do. And that goes to every fighting game I play, not just Mortal Kombat 1 and Street Fighter 6. I wish I could play more Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl, but there's nothing to do in that game, so it's just move on to the next.
Hey, Pox, you seem pretty happy. I know the game's almost over and all, but jeez.
Aww. The game's almost over, guys. This is literally the last mission.
I bet that holodisc of yours make a great throwing discus in lunar gravity.
I may be dead, but I still have my dignity, unlike our Furon ancestors. Luckily for you, I'm not the kind to hold grudges.
Oh, no, not at all. You're a live and let live kind of dead guy. What's shaking, Pox?
I'm pleased to tell you you'll be heading into a grueling battle entirely on my whim.
Well, bring it on!
Ah, Crypto. Now here's a task I know you can't fail.
Alright, everyone shut up.
I want you to... wait for it. Go around the moon and... keep waiting.
Say it.
Destroy all Blisk! In as gratuitously violent a manner as possible. Enjoy.
Question, has SNK given up with KOF 15? Lol, no. There's legit no costumes for most of the characters, and it's kind of is exactly the same as launch, and it's been a year and a half other than DLC characters. No, they're still giving DLC characters. It's just, unlike other games, they just go, no, we're a fighting game, this is what we are, and if you buy us, thank you. If not, then I'll see you next game. Yeah, no, they're not like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat where they're like, yo, here's 20 costumes for fucking Mai Shinuri. Could they make bank by making 20 costumes for Mario? Fucking yes, they could, but no, they're like, no. We're a small company. We're more focused on the bugs and the DLC characters and tuning the gameplay, and yeah, that's what we do. Now, if we have some extra time, maybe we might make a retro skin for a character, or might make Terry have his Garou clothes. But other than that, yeah, don't. You're not gonna be getting costumes for every character in KOF. But yeah, no, KOF's still going strong. They're going strong as fuck. They're going just as strong as DNF Duel, but just like KOF, that game's also just focused on the characters. It's been like, what, almost 2 years since that game came out, and they're just getting DLC characters. They're not getting costumes or colors or anything like that, so... I guess, depending on who you are, you should be grateful that you're getting costumes in your fighting game, because then you could be playing a game that gets 0 costumes at all. But, I don't know. I care more about characters than costumes. Where's Akuma? Give me Akuma. Where the fuck is he?
Okay, Pox, I'm raring to go. How are we gonna take it to the Bliskies?
You'll need to head for the mines. Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
That's because you gotta see it compared to everything else, and it's sadly smaller than the big 2, right? Which then makes it not as popular to watch compared to those 2. Although I will also say that some games are more prominent in certain countries. So, example, Mortal Kombat, obviously America. Street Fighter, obviously Japan. And interestingly enough, KOF is most prominent in Latin and South America. So. And the reason as to why that is funny enough, when Street Fighter and KOF were prominent in the arcades, it was cheaper to buy a SNK arcade than it was a Capcom arcade, so that's why more people grew up with SNK games down in Latin America compared to something like Street Fighter. So I think that's kind of a cute fact to know. But it is technically a smaller scene compared to Mortal Kombat. The other thing smaller than King of Fighters could possibly be Dead or Alive at this current time. Bro, the Blisk are annoying as shit! Can I just nuke him? Sadly not. It used to be, and then, not due to SNK's fault, but they had many years without games, and most of the fans just kind of moved on, or stick with the older games, right? They probably had the same, conversations that like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat had. Like, yo, you want to play some King of Fighters? Nah, that's a baby game. I play Samurai Showdown. Like, but they're made by the same people. Yeah, but like one has blood, therefore much better. enter the mines? Okay. So this is the part where you can only get a certain node. And it's technically the mine on the right, so we're gonna go there right now. Yeah, this area was blocked off, but now you can finally go in here now. What, still blocked off? What the fuck?
Look out! I got a nasty man that'll get you quickly. Take a shot, copperhead!
I will say, whenever Samcho gets that rollback update, that should bring a lot of people back to the series.
Throw bananas! Get up! Get on up! Get up! Get on up!
Yeah, they announced the rollback update like a year ago. It sadly got delayed. Just like a Dragon Ball Fighter Z rollback method. That's what I've been waiting for, to try and get a platinum on that game. Because some of those trophies require playing online, and I'd rather just wait till more people are playing the game online. That and sadly it didn't really sell that well.
Crawl back under your rock, lobsters! One world ain't enough. You gotta mess up they move too.
They did. Technically two, because one of them usually shows up to represent Samurai Shodown every single time. So 2 new ones and 1 returning. So I'm gonna be so cheesed if we kill these guys and it doesn't actually give me what I want. Yeah, I'm assuming this door has to open after I kill these 2, right? It has to. Oh, thank God. Yeah, okay. The core is the only location you can't get into unless you do this mission, and yeah, that's where the last 2 nodes are. That's some bullshit, but at least we can get to it. Now it's open, right? Yeah, fuck yeah. So let's see, there's a node somewhere up on here. There we go, that's the final one. Why would they put it in this? Hey, we got the trophy artifacts. Oh hey, artifacts. Nice. Some of them do look nice. It's cool. It's cute to see like the artwork and then how they built it, right? That's a nice artwork there. Alien. It's a Blitzky? Okay, I was wondering who was the person we didn't get was. I guess they were. And then I believe there's a node at the bottom. Let me see. What am I missing now? Yeah, node. Node has to be something like that. Actually, technically, we don't even need the node. Oh, this area got opened up. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Nice. Alright, now it's right. Where's my tremor? Kill it. I guess you can be in the wall. Yeah, I can't believe the fucking tremor actually kills the Blisk. That makes killing them so much fucking easier. I'm really glad we played this game the way we did. Because I usually never unlock that gun until after I beat the game, like a dumbass. And then by the time I would unlock it, I'm like, oh shit, what am I going to use this for? And I guess I didn't really get to try out this weapon against the Blisk, so I didn't know if it was effective against the Blisk. I would assume so, but maybe it wasn't. Either way, I really enjoyed how they reworked every gun in this. Eat 'em! When you're playing Fortnite? We'll see. If anything, I'm gonna take a break after I get this, and we'll see. If anything, 100% tomorrow, because that's when the Ahsoka update's gonna happen. So, if anything, tomorrow at this point in time, just to be certain. So we're gonna. What are we nuking here? I'm like, holy shit. So I think I fucked up. Oh no, okay. We're good. No. I know I gotta get S plus with Ada to unlock her classic outfit, and I gotta get S plus with Leon on all maps to get his mob outfit. But I don't know what you get if you get S plus on all maps on Mercs. Maybe we do that for a bit before we play COD on Twitch. You heard that bullet? Sound like I'm already playing Call of Duty? What? Yeah, today was always meant to be like a pretty short stream, even though I know we're 2 hours, 40 minutes into the stream. Also, let's hope you grabbed everything in those tunnels before you nuke it. why you crying? Lights Out for Lobsters Part 2. Nice, GG. Freedom at last! Some brave cosmonaut. Hey, there's the Beyond Perfection Platinum Trophy right there. Some brave cosmonauts have destroyed the remaining Blisk. No word from home yet. But we expect to be rescued soon. I can't believe that my girlfriend was a Blisk this whole time. Mamushka was right. I am an idiot. I should have known something was different about Milaya the first time I laid eyes on those pincers. But Olga Soppy, the way she could use them, Daniil says he knew she was a Blisk all along. But I think he's lying. No one could have known. I mean, don't most women like to add crushed uranium to their gruel? I started packing tonight. Daniil is packing and ready to go. He says he can't wait to go home to see his family. Honestly, I'm dreading seeing Mamushka. She's going to be furious that my girlfriend turned out to be a radiation-eating space monster. Mamushka had already set the wedding date. Daniil says he'll introduce me to his sister Anna. Maybe I can convince her to pretend she's my cosmonaut girlfriend. It's not like it's hard to pretend you've been on the moon. Just say the stars are nice up there. That would convince anyone. That's all I can say about him. Idiot! But, yeah, sadly, I guess that's the Straw Humans 2 Reprobed. We did all the missions. We got all the costumes that you can unlock. We got all the artworks. All the secret files. All the music. Especially the ones that don't play. We'll just ignore that. And yeah, we got the platinum. So at this point in time, we are finished with the Straw Humans. So let's get to a high point on this map and just say farewell to Crypto. Yeah, this is a good spot. Alright then, I just want to thank everyone who was with me on this journey for nostalgia. It was a fun game to play, a fun game to introduce to all of you, and I can't wait till the next time we replay the series. Hopefully it won't be for a while. I think the funniest thing is that at the end of the last game, not to spoil too much, but Crypto goes his separate ways with a character, and he has a line that he says, "Alright, I'll see you in 10 years," and funny enough, 11 years later, that's when the reboot of the Straw Humans came back, so all I can say is hopefully it won't be 10 years to see these guys again. And if that's the case, then oh well. At least we have 4 amazing games to play, whether it's the 2 originals or the 2 remakes. They're amazing in their own right. So if anything, I'm just waiting to show off this last Easter egg, and then we're gonna end it. Come on, Crypto! There we go. That's so cool. I guess because it went in black and white, the first thing that came to my mind was like, is that PS2 Crypto? Because he had the black eyes and like a smaller, misshapen head. But I think that's just the filter that you get on this specific planet. Because if you put on this filter with any mission on the moon, then satellite, then the filter goes like this and turns Crypto like that, which I really like. It gives me nostalgia for the black eyes, so I really like that. Also, technically, considering he's doing Snoop Dogg's move before Snoop Dogg was born, Snoop Dogg stole that move from Crypto. So, you say Snoop Dogg's a taker. So look at that. But alright, everyone, I just want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. You have been watching I Am Destruction. No, it rotates. I don't have stick drift. I mean, I might have stick drift, but no, it's supposed to rotate on its own like that. It does a 360 around the map. So, sick. But you're all destroyers, therefore, you are destruction. And when we team up with each other, we are destruction. So have an amazing day, night, week, weekend, month, and 2023 year. But until next time, have a good one. And remember to destroy all humans. WAHOO! Thank you as always, and I'll see you guys very soon, alright? Until then, live your best life. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to this theme song one last time and then I'm gonna end it. Alright, this is the best part. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.